I'm back. Music Publishing Part 2, an overview of the music publishing industry sector, Section 1. We're going to talk about a type of use and who pays the publisher. So for broadcast music, TV, radio, cable, internet, who pays the publisher? The publisher's PRO, who collects from the broadcasters, who are the licensees getting blanket licenses from the PROs. How about non-broadcast performance? For example, clubs, hotels, stadiums, environmental music, in-flight music, aerobic and dance studios, etc. The publisher's PRO, who collects from these venues, whom they issue blanket licenses to. Mechanical royalties for the sale of music on a disc or a tape or a CD or even a digital phonorecord delivery. The record label pays the mechanical royalties. Sheet music sales. The publisher's print music licensee pays the royalties. Synchronization of music to film, videos, internet, DVD, and computer games. Anything with audio and visual images and time synchronization. The movie or the video or game producers pay the royalties on the sync license, so these are sync royalties. Special permissions, licenses for merchandise deals such as special greeting cards, toys and dolls, lyrics used in books and magazines, cell phone ringtones, etc. The publisher's licensee, whoever is licensing it, pays the publisher. Jukeboxes, the publisher's PRO, which also collects performance income from the jukebox companies. Dramatic or grand rights. The producer of the dramatic performance pays royalties. Foreign rights. The sub-publishers in those foreign territories, any licensees abroad or any reciprocating PRO, they will pay that money through the US PROs, which are ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, GMR, and Altrac. All right, we're going to talk about co-publishing and administration deals. What is the net publisher share, also known as the NPS? That's the amount that's left over to be paid to the publisher once all obligations are met, basically after expenses. What does co-publishing mean? Two or more people share the copyright to a song. They're co-publishers. You and your partner may write a song and you have your own publishing companies. You can co-publish the song. What happens if the writer is also the publisher or co-publisher? The writer gets the writer's share plus a percentage of the net publisher share, or NPS, because the royalties are divided up between the writers and the publishers. Who owns what percentage of the song? These are important questions asked along the way. Who controls administration or the ability to issue licenses and collect money? What is the administration fee? What is the term of the deal? Who hires the sub-publishers in the foreign territories? What expenses can be deducted before distributions? So NPS, net publisher share, equals the gross income minus any deductions. And what are normal admin fees or administration fees? In the 10 to 25% of gross income range, deducted first before anything else. What are some direct expenses? Well, you have to file with the Copyright Office. The copyright, that's an expense. There's costs to produce demos to try to exploit the copyrights. Any collection fees where you're owed royalties and you have to go to collection for that. Any legal costs, going after people infringing on your copyrights, etc. And then any preparation of lead sheets. There are various types of administration deals. There could be just one administrator. There could be one administrator with restrictions. There could be one administrator with direct payments to the other parties, or there could be true co-administration, or co-administration with exceptions, such as controlled compositions and statutory rate licenses. Administration agreements. The administrator share is 10 to 25% of gross, the writer's and publisher's share combined. And for cover records, the recording which is obtained by the administrator. The administrators get an increased percentage on covers to secure those covers. They'll get increased percentage of all income, and they'll retain the administration rights to the cover song for a period of time. Also, the copyright ownership or life of copyright admin. Either way. Who owns the copyright? So you need to ask who controls it, who owns it, what makes it a joint work, etc. And that's the end of section 1.